Hi Cancer, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 11th to the 17th of January. It is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened. It could be happening now, it could be happening sometime in the future. And please remember, these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there, so just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Okay, so we are using a completely different pack tonight. This is the Archangel Power Tarot cards, and the reason for that is I've tried as hard as I can over the last 3 days to use the original Angel Tarot deck, and whoever's in the room with me, I feel it is a child, has been kind of like really messing about in a quite frustrating way. It was quite weird. The cards feel really slimy for some reason. I've cleansed them as much as I can, and for some reason they just don't want me to use them. They've been spitting them everywhere. The messages that are coming out are very, very like a butterfly. They're all over the place. So I've come to the board on the 11th because, yeah, that's by the skin of my teeth, to try and do these readings and upload them. But they've guided me to use this pack tonight, and it's the first time I've used them. Never used them in readings. The first time out of the box, to be perfectly honest. And let's just see what they are. I've done 4 or 5 readings with them now, and they're all very concise kind of messages that come out. So they are different. So hopefully you will get the same message, but just in a like in a little bit of a different format. So okay, I'm just going to start waffling now. They've told me to get on with it. So we've got 4 of Michael, insights that come from quiet, so meditation, the need for more sleep and time off. So getting stressed, and you need some more time, a decision that needs to be made. I think it's sitting in quiet meditation will give you the insights that you need going forward. So I would say that's almost like hermit energy there. So spending time in quiet meditation, trying to find the way forward. So what else do we have for Cancer, please? Cancer in love. Cancer in love. Cancer in love. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Got the 6 of Raphael. Embrace your inner child. New friends or rekindled relationships. Something from the past, I was going to say, with this. It very much feels like it's a resurgence of a relationship. You're thinking about resurging a relationship with someone from the past. Now that could be somebody that was from your childhood. Say you're in separation, you want to get back that kind of like emotional fulfillment in your relationship that you had in the past with them. This 6 of Raphael, it's, you know, things have probably become a bit too comfortable, I would say, and you want to resurge this. You want to breathe new life into this situation, but you're thinking about it here with this 4 of Michael. We've got the Chariot, determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So getting this back on track. You want to do it. You have the determination to get this back on track. It's Archangel Meteoron. Do you know, I can't pronounce half of these. Archangel Meteoron. That's a lovely card, isn't it? But yeah, you've got the determination to get this, breathe new life into this relationship. Get it back on track. Be silly with each other like you were in the past, they're saying. Yeah. So I do feel that you are, if you're not separate, as in separate as in physically separate from each other. You're definitely energetically separate from each other. So say you live in the same house, but your energies are not singing from the same hymn sheet. So you're in magician mode here. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings, because you're actively, if you have a look at these two cards, you're actively looking at the situation, trying to bring this emotional fulfillment into the here and now, but you're looking at it through the lens of love. Okay, and in turn the universe picks up on that energy and goes, okay then, Cancer, and reels this person in. So reminding them of these moments that you shared together gives them this kind of like epiphany moment. The other person thinks, oh, okay, this is a bit like it was in the beginning. Leap of faith, like I said, no, not even, I think, no communication. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy to get this back on track. It's just gorgeous. Your inner child. A relationship from the past. So it could have been that you've been in a committed relationship for a long time, or perhaps you've lost contact with this person, but I do feel like it's a committed relationship for some reason. But this leap of faith, how do I get it? How do I get it back? How do I do it? But you're using the universe's magic to do that. Because I don't see you communicating verbally with the other person about this. You're just using the law of perhaps attraction to get them to notice you rather than you verbalizing it. It's almost like planting that seed, isn't it? The other person will think it's I don't know why they're giving me this. The other person will think it's their idea. Right, there is 8 of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. So actually researching this, because there is more emotional fulfillment. You had a more emotional fulfillment in the beginning than you have now, but you want to resurge that. That's why you want to charge. You want to get it going like it was yesterday, but you're having to do it purely through the Magician card. Purely through the Magician card. You don't want to verbalize it for some reason. They're giving me upsetting the apple card. I don't know who that's for, but you don't want to say it verbally, because it might cause a kind of like discord between both of you. 10 of Raphael. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. And that's what you want. You want this emotional fulfillment. You want this love in your life, the love that you had for each other when you first started, when you first got together. You want that emotional excitement. It's rediscovering each other, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Yeah, look at that, written in the stars. You are supposed to be together. It is a divine union, a dream come true. Believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. Yeah, it's written in the stars. You are destined to be with each other. It's just sometimes I think relationships get too comfortable, and it's inevitable if you're with somebody for such a length of time. You kind of like have to keep reinventing it, or if both of you you need to participate in the relationship. It's about give and take, isn't it? It's about nurturing the connection. For you though, Cancer, you can see that the connection's gone a little bit off kilter, but you still want it. You still want this connection. You've got this Queen of Raphael. Follow your heart. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. You know how to get there through this Magician card, through this Magician energy. You want it back on track with this leap of faith, because you're not verbalizing it. You're working your magic in the background. It's gorgeous. So I do see this as a committed relationship that's just gone a little bit off kilter. You can get it back. And it's not through verbalization either, which is very strange. It's just purely through working your magic. I keep saying it, working your magic. So you do know how to get there. but it's not verbalizing it. Okay, so we've got the excuse me, 8 of Michael. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. You can get it back on track. 8 of Michael. Looking at things. Being free from this here. This energy here of just sitting there and trying to work out how you can move forward. You can get it back on track. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous energy. Very strange reading with these cards though. Very different way of reading. We've got the Knight of Raphael. Like, committed romantic relationships. What was I saying about being in a committed relationship? Being swept off your feet. It's finding that romance again between both of you. Because it was very romantic in the beginning and you want that back now. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Rediscovering each other on every level. How gorgeous is that? Okay, anything else that Cancer needs to know? King of Raphael. So what have we got? Look. Divine union. King and Queen. Yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. Creating this gorgeous connection, or recreating it almost. Recreating it. Recreating this connection. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous reading. I'm just going to leave it at that, I think. I think that's all you need to know. Recreation. You can get there. It is written in the stars. Beautiful. Okay, so we're just going to use the romance angels. So what does Cancer need to know? Thank you. We've got here, within the next few weeks. What does Cancer need to know in relation to this reading, please? Okay. We've also got, if you believe in the connection. Of course you do. We've got success. What else do we need to know? Oh, nearly flew my face then. That was so weird. We've got recovery. Yeah, recovering from just sitting there thinking about it. How do I get back on track? How do I get there? We've got ask your angels. Gosh, that came out really swiftly. Ask your angels. Anybody that gives you good, solid, grounded advice. It could be in prayer. It could be your spirit guides if you're spiritual. We have here abundance. We also have get more information. So that's finding out about the other person. And forgiveness. For it just going off track. And I think it's just about being... just about both of you being nurturing the connection and being committed to it. It's like having, on the most simplistic of levels, it's kind of like having a date night, isn't it? It's keeping those home fires burning. It's inevitable. They do go off the boil. It's life at the end of the day. We're so focused on other things. We kind of like sometimes take each other for granted. And relationships do that if we don't keep putting the effort in. But you're actively getting the other person to notice you purely by the Magician card, which I think is beautiful. Wow, okay. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to... Thank you. Within the next few weeks, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So that's elevating your positive vibrational level. Yeah, holding yourself differently. If you believe, we've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah, because you're in a committed relationship with each other. It's just gone a little bit off kilter. We've got success here. It's not unrequited. Both of you love each other. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Of course there is. It's gone a little bit stale. Recovery, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Of course it is, because you're looking at it through the lens of love, which is spiritual. And you're also using the Magician, which is spirituality. Ask your angels. Wedding. Yeah, this situation involves marriage. Like I said, spirit guides. Is a committed relationship. Asking them for advice. We've also got here abundance, Separation, what was I talking about? You either separate energetically in the same house, or you are in separation physically. Separation, time apart from your partner, is on the horizon. But I already think that you are in separation. Get more information, let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So just talking to the other person on a very day-to-day level, I was going to say, just finding out about them is getting more information. It's not pushing them for an answer, is it? Do you still love me? It's actively participating, opening a dialogue. How are you doing? Blah blah blah. How's your day been? On the most simplistic of levels. So forgiveness, flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Gorgeous. It's just gone a little bit stale for some reason. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Cancer? Cancer in love. Cancer in love. Cancer in love. Cancer in love. Okay. So we've got children. Your love life is being influenced by children. So if you share children with this person, then of course the children's security, well-being is the first and foremost of your mind. So you want to make sure everything's stable. We've also got past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yes, you have. It's a very strong relationship. Very committed. Obviously with that wedding card there. But I do see it as being, it's just got a little bit like a pair of worn out slippers. Happens. It just happens. There's no need to worry about it. You can get it back on track. So we've got, let me just take those cards there. So we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, being present and in the moment. You have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I think it's you. You can take that off and trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. What a beautiful reading. I am going to sign it off with some Moonology cards as normal. So what do we have for Cancer? What does Cancer need to... Oh, that was quick, wasn't it? Show the world the real you. Yeah, what you want. What you want. You want to get it back on track. The energy is gaining momentum. We also have step out of your comfort zone. Your hard work is paying off. Magician. Personal issue reaches resolution. Negativity. What do you need to release? What do you need to release? I think just procrastination and not being able to, just worrying about the situation. You can get it back on track. Okay, I'm just going to sign it off with Sacred Geometry Activation cards. These are gorgeous. The artwork's absolutely amazing. Ooh, look at you. They've given you dynamic. I'm only going to read the synopsis because the book, it would be too long. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and joy. Wow, what a gorgeous reading. If that did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. And I love you loads. Take care.